fletching, slayer, crabs, quests, and an all-new delve boss, Varlamore just got a whole lot bigger. Welcome to the final dawn. Welcome, gather round. My name's Scritic. I'm here today because the official Varlamore tour guide called in sick, of all days. Can you imagine? Instead, I'll be taking you on your tour of the Varlamore expansion today, so I just need you all to check your waivers, consent forms are all signed. Yes, I'm seeing some nods, that's good. I did ask you all to come appropriately geared. I'm not sure what's really going on over here, but let's get started with something light. The Auburn Valley, home to the town of Auburn-Vale, the Nemes Retreat, and the Gloomthorn Trail. It's said that the forests of this valley are protected and cared for by magical ents that tend to the life cycle of nature. Now that's all very cool, but I'm sure you're wondering what this has got to do with you. Well, I'm looking at this guy, first of all. Fletching non-stop, making an absolute mess on the floor. This one's for you, buddy. This one's just for you. You see that over there? That's a totem site. Using some logs and a knife, you can fletch totems and design them in the style of nearby animal spirits. This creates a totem pole that can be decorated with your leftover bows, crossbow stocks, and shields, and then all we need to do is sit back and wait for the magic to happen. Nearby ents will visit totem poles and pay their respects to the spirits, even leaving behind some fletching rewards for you to take. The Fletching Knife, an equipable offhand item which can speed up some crafting actions for considerably better XP rates. The Bowstring Spool to prevent those bowstrings from cluttering your inventory, and a number of other fletching related rewards. You can even learn the traditional way to craft atlatl darts, cosmetic masks, and even some new decorations for your player-owned house. Multiple totem sites can be set up all around the Auburn Valley, and you can come back to collect your rewards whenever you want. While you're running around the forest, you may even encounter some natural ways to boost your fletching, so bring along some extra supplies if you want some experience on the go. Alright, I can see some of you have come prepared for combat, so let's move on to the next stop. The Custodia Pass. These mountains are the only thing separating mainland Varlamore from the rest of Corendon Kebos. After helping out the locals in a quest, you'll gain access to a new dungeon, inhabited by a new type of slayer creature. The Custodian Stalker. From juveniles to elders, these recently discovered slayer creatures drop an all-new offhand weapon, the Antler Guard. This piece of equipment is perfect for optimizing offense over defense, and it even comes with a nice chunk of prayer bonus. This makes Custodian Stalkers the perfect slayer task to hunt down before you set your sights on the Dragon Defender. The Tlati Rainforest. We've got capybaras, pygmy hippos, even capybaras and pygmy hippos having picnics. Yeah, I don't know how that one happened, but cool, right? Trivia time. Can anyone guess what this thing behind me is?
Crab.
Crab? Not even close. Not even close. This is a gemstone crab. The gemstone crab is a group boss encounter. Low intensity, aimed at low to mid-level players, offering a communal way to train combat stats, no drawbacks for sharing, no more getting crashed by XX Slayermaster 69XX. I mean, what's not to love about this?
Question.
Yeah, question.
Can you ride the crab?
Alright, any other ridiculous questions while we're here? No? Okay, good, because I need you guys to get a bit more serious about this next one. Now, provided you have the requirements, you'll be able to continue digging into the deep history of Varlamore and discover the fate of the old ones with the final dawn. Okay, this is as far as I can take you. There's no spoilers for this quest, but I thought you guys would want to see the door. That is an impressive door, am I right? Okay, let's move on. Once you guys have completed the final dawn, you'll gain access to what lies beneath the Crypt of Tonali. If you've been across Varlamore before, you may be familiar with the Sulphur Blades and Glacial Tomotli from Sulphur and Frost Naguas respectively, and down here in the crypts you'll find a brand new type of Nagua, presenting you with an all-new double-hitting stab weapon, the Earthbound Tech Paddle. Deeper into the crypts though, an entity far more dangerous than a Nagua awaits. The Doom of Mokhyotl. The Doom is unlike anything you've seen across Gelenor, and if you're skilled enough to defeat it, it will descend further into its burrow, adapting, becoming stronger, faster, with new tactics, leaving you with a choice. You can take the loot you've already discovered and escape with your life. Or do you chase the demon into the depths for a chance to bag some ancient relics only obtainable in the deepest delves? Demon Tears are a new consumable stacking item used in all of the unique rewards obtainable from the Doom. The Avernic Treads are a new pair of boots with impressive all-round stats. And while these boots are an amazing drop, they can be enhanced even further by adding the Primordial, Pegasian and Eternal boots along with a set of Demon Tears, making a singular pair of boots perfect for any combat style. The next reward is the Eye of Ayak. A one-handed, 3-tick magic weapon with strength that sits somewhere between the Sanguinesti staff and Tumakan Shadow. The main draw for the eye is its attack speed, particularly useful for getting through groups of mobs with lower hit points quickly, using a built-in spell that requires runes or demon tears to charge. But it also has a special attack. For 50% energy, the eye charges up for a slower shot with increased accuracy and magic strength while draining the target's magic defense level equal to the damage dealt. Perfect against those big tanky targets that you want to melt through quicker. And if all of that sounded impressive enough, then it's made even more powerful by the final reward. The Mokhyotl cloth is an untradeable item dropped by the Doom, and it can be used to upgrade the Tormented Bracelet into the Confliction Gauntlets. More magic accuracy, more magic strength, insane defensive bonuses, but the main attraction of the Confliction Gauntlets is the passive ability. Upon missing a magic attack, the gauntlets will cause your next magic attack of the same weapon or spell to roll accuracy twice. This can only be triggered when using a one-handed magic weapon. So all of those one-handed magic weapons that you've probably long forgotten about by now may finally see some increased viability and reliability all across Gelenor. Like I mentioned, some of these rewards are only available for challengers who can go the distance and defeat the Doom in the pits of its burrow. Just bear in mind though, if you die or leave, you'll have to start from the beginning all over again. There's plenty to do in Varlamore, the Final Dawn, so after this tour, make sure to get stuck in and let me know what you're most excited for. Although it's probably the dog. It's the dog, isn't it? And a big thank you to Jagex for allowing me to take you guys through these new areas today. If you're ever on the lookout for someone taking on old school RuneScape's most difficult challenges, area locked accounts, or game updates, consider checking out my channel. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys real soon.